What's up, everybody? Welcome to the WaterBros Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Zach. This is my little brother, Ben, as usual. Benny, we're inviting everybody to come to the bench, grab a drink. It's a little heavier this week. Rest in peace to one of our greatest, one of our biggest supporters, biggest influences in our lives. Grandpa, we love you. Benny, what do we have coming up today?
Yeah, shout out to Grandpa. Obviously, we got a lot of blue going on today. Excited to rep for Grandpa on the episode, but we've got some really good stuff. We always got to start with Fill the Jug, even though our jug may be full for a few different reasons today. We'll start out that way. We've got our High Quality H20, of course. We're also going to get into some Pap Takes. A lot of football over the weekend. A lot of things happened.
Great football.
Great football. Even tonight, as we speak, some great football is going on.
Yeah, the late night game.
We got double head. There's nothing better than 2 Monday night football games. I mean, there's a lot of positives. We got our quick sips coming back. It's making a return. Quick sips. And then call your shot to end the day. So we got a good one coming up, but started out with Fill the Jug. You said it. Over the weekend, Grandpa Brooks passed away.
It didn't feel like I could start the podcast any other way.
No, definitely not.
Grandpa is maybe one of the biggest sports fans that I know.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
certainly probably the biggest BYU fan I know.
Yeah. One of the biggest BYU fans has given me crap for it my whole life. But in honor of him, that's why I'm wearing the blue today. But rest assured, everybody, it is a no logo blue. It has Tom Brady's name in the bottom left.
Yeah, you aren't going to wear BYU.
No,
that
not
would be
gonna,
a little too far.
Yeah, a little too far, but we got blue on the microphone for Grandpa. Honestly, in honor of him and Fill the Jug, we're going to talk a little bit about what he's meant to us a little bit.
Yeah.
And growing up, just a couple of the quick things you got to know about Grandpa Brooks. Very fiery guy, too.
One of the nicest...
Yes.
Most charismatic people you'll ever meet.
Can talk to anybody.
Would talk to anybody. I have vivid memories of Grandpa like at a crosswalk and like going to Disneyland. Big Disneyland fan. Yes. But he would just shoot the crap with somebody. Just pick it up, start talking.
Like they were best friends.
Yeah, just like they knew him forever.
Yeah.
And it was so easy. It just came so simple to him. It was a gift. He could just connect. He was a master of connection.
That is a great way of describing master of connection, not only with strangers, but with those closest to him.
Yeah.
I think, that's the beauty of someone like that, is remembering all of the good times and memories with him. And it's been joyous to think of some of those things over the past couple days and remember a lot of those memories and when I say he's a fiery person, yes, the kindest. But a lot of the memories that stick out in my head is he would always go and support at sporting events of ours.
Never missed. I mean,
would not miss a wrestling match,
there, whether it be wrestling, whether it be little league, soccer, basketball.
Yep.
Your basketball. I mean, our sisters dance. I mean, across the board,
musicals, everything. Like
they were going to be there. They were going to show up.
And my favorite is hearing my grandpa in the stands yelling at the ref about calls that weren't going our way, in particular on a game. I feel like I get a lot of the fire and passion from that.
And you say one of the most competitive people. Well, he was definitely one of the sweetest, but also one of the most competitive persons ever.
I think everyone in that family is pretty doggone competitive. And he kind of leads it out, honestly. And just to think of
calling out refs, 100%.
Yeah, calling out the refs. And one of my favorites. So Grandpa was also a big baseball player.
Loved baseball.
Star athlete. He was a catcher, really good baseball player, which is funny that none of us ever played baseball. Really, none of his grandkids
did baseball, but I mean, shocking. This is the guy that he watched the Little League World Series.
He was a baseball fan.
He was in every moment.
For sure.
In his little office, his little TV in the corner. You wouldn't go over to his house and there wouldn't be something sports related if he's hanging out in there.
Every single time. Yeah. And he would get mad at me for flipping through the channels because I'm a big flip from one game to the other kind of guy when it's commercial. He hated that. But also, not only baseball, but also very big golfer.
Avid golfer. I mean, there's
Golf
probably a
for
stretch
years.
there for a few decades that he golfed every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
6 in the morning.
He was part of West Valley City's City Council. And because of that, he had free
lifetime
passes to the West Valley City courses, and boy did he
took advantage. Yeah, and he was great. It was, what's funny is I didn't pick up golf very much until later in life for us, in our 20s, but picking up golf, like every time I go, I think of Grandpa. There's not a time that I'm playing that I don't think of him. And whether it's like from tees that he's given or the golf balls that we have,
I was going to say, he would always pick up golf balls across every course and had buckets and buckets and buckets. So part of, I guess you could say, our inheritance from Grandpa is a 5-gallon overflowing bucket of golf balls.
Which I love looking at every time I see it.
I love it.
And it's
just a connection.
It is a connection, and it's something that does mean a lot. And the first story I'll share, and I'll give it over to you, but there's one memory about sports, and football in particular, really sticks out in my mind about Grandpa.
I'm curious to see which one it is.
You might have the same one.
Very crystal in my mind.
There is an image. If I could paint the picture for those of you at home listening, this is a memory that is ingrained in my brain that I'll never be able to forget. We are at Grandma and Grandpa Brooks' house in their basement. We are watching BYU Utah. This was years ago. I was young. I probably would have been 8 or 9 because the Beck years were in that 06 to 08 range, if I'm remembering correctly. So I was 8 to 10.
Yeah.
I don't remember which year it was. We'd have to look it up. But I'm sitting over on the right-hand side because something about me that Grandpa always gave me crap for is I don't look at the TV straight.
No, I was going to say you always...
And I'm even doing it right. Like, this is perfect for me. I'm looking at the camera, but I like doing it this way.
Always at an angle. Would always give you crap for it.
Always watch TV at an angle. Like, I'll be sitting straight on, but I'll turn my head. And he was like, "What are you looking at, man? What are you looking at? Look at the TV straight."
Where are you looking?
Which is always one of my favorites. But we're watching the BYU Utah game. My dad is right behind us. So Papa is right behind me. He's sitting in the chair. We have our Utah shirts on. You were a BYU fan at this time.
Yeah, which we talked about.
Yeah, next to Spencer and Grandpa over in front of the TV.
Again, that is our cousins, our grandpa's son, mom's brother, all BYU fans.
All BYU fans, yep. And it's the play. It's the last play of the game. John Beck, he starts rolling out. He's getting chased by the Utah defenders, rolls out right, and I'm clenching my fist. And he just hucks it over to the other end of the field, never throw to the other end of the field. And Johnny, cross body. And guess who's just sitting there, kneeling down in the end zone? Johnny Harleen. Catches the ball, touchdown, BYU beats Utah.
Prayer in the end zone.
Devastating
moment.
I start bawling.
Yeah.
And the picture that's in my head is seeing the two of you, so you and our cousin Spencer, who's just a little bit older than me, jumping up and down, and Grandpa cheering, and I'm bawling my eyes out.
Yeah, that was going to be the memory that, like, that is the most crystal sports memory I have with Grandpa, is that one.
Same. That one sticks out.
Yeah, that watching the game all together at the house. The only difference is I remember I thought we were in the office during all that.
No.
Was it downstairs?
It was the basement.
That's so funny. In my brain, we are in the office, crammed into that room, which makes no sense why we would do
that. Definitely was not the case. You think Grandpa will watch the BYU Utah game with all of us just in his office?
Dude, my memory of that stuff is so bad. I jumble stuff so bad.
And I cannot believe that you don't remember the...
Oh, I was dying at...
I have to share it. It's going to be on the program.
Please do.
This is one of my favorite stories. So there was a year where Shannon is our sister.
Yeah. Drill team.
Shannon had drill stuff.
Let's just say this real quick, is the most athletic
person in our family.
I mean,
doubt about
actual college athlete, danced at college level.
Yes.
Incredible dancer.
Yes. Shout out to you, Shannon.
This is high school. She's in drill team. Whenever they did drill team, they had the yearly go out of town, New York, California. This was a California year.
Yeah.
But whenever that happened, we would end up carpooling with Grandma and Grandpa, us 3 boys, down to Cali.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things is we're in the car, and I vividly remember Zach playing some music. And Zach starts playing. We're halfway between Utah and California. Grandpa's driving, and Zach decides to play "Good Girls Go Bad." Okay,
Good
girls go bad. You make them good girls go. Good girls go bad. And so Zach starts playing the song, and our grandpa, I just remember him saying, "What? What is this? Why would you want to make a good girl go bad?"
I don't remember this at all.
Oh, and you're laughing, I'm laughing, like we're dying.
So funny.
Thinking it's like the greatest thing.
Especially because I wasn't that old.
No.
If Shan's in high school, I'm still like elementary.
No, it was years later.
No, it couldn't have been.
No, because it was just me, you, and Grandpa heading down.
Oh, okay. So this was different than
It was a
drill.
different time than drill. But
Okay.
Nate was gone. Me
Okay,
and
so
you,
yeah, this was very different time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we were going to hang out with our cousin. Like there was something happening in California.
Going to Cali for something different. Because my most vivid are the carpools for Shannon's drill.
But do you remember when it was me, you, and Grandpa on that same trip, and we pulled over in California and we had to go pee, but I didn't want to pee by the car.
Yeah, I do remember that. That I do remember.
See,
Yeah,
it's that same.
It's that road trip.
It's that road trip.
I'm with you.
And so both of those memories were just like,
so funny.
oh, they're just in my head. So you were high school.
Yeah,
I was junior high.
that would have been older for sure.
And
I was
so
gonna say the timeline in on the song, I was like, I don't remember that, but now that you say,
yeah, it was that road trip. It was just us three.
I do remember the peeing out the car. We had to go to the bathroom and pull over. I do remember that.
Oh, it was. Oh man, some amazing memories. I don't know.
We on Saturday we went and got a holiday Diet Coke. Grandpa was a Diet Pepsi, but that's another thing that's like classic Grandpa was he always had his big gulp from the holiday oil. He was a Diet Pepsi guy.
Oh yeah.
So that's something that obviously always sticks out. I think the way I improv or like make up songs on the fly, that's from Grandpa for sure. Like that is Grandpa to a T. He would always be, whether we're out fishing or just hanging out, he was gonna make up a little song, a little ditty.
Man, yeah.
Calling us Gimbus when we were doing something goofy, you know.
Yeah,
oh man,
he was really good at making up songs, and I'm glad you brought that up.
Just had the biggest gut laugh. And he'd rub his head.
He'd rub his head, yep.
I mean, this is a man that really showed us, I think he taught us a lot.
Yeah.
He taught us how to be competitors. He taught us, we learned that from a lot of folks, but I attribute, obviously, some of that to Grandpa. And
hands-on type guy.
Yeah, he only good memories. I told Mom, I was out of town all last week, rushed back to make sure we said goodbye. But I told Mom, only good memories.
Yeah.
I don't have a single bad memory with Grandpa.
Me neither.
Always a good time.
I agree.
Sick. Yeah.
I'm sick. Yeah.
Jay describes him as a magical person. And, And he is.
He is. Very magical person. Special man. Did a lot in life for family, for strangers, for, really everybody. And so saying goodbye is never easy, but the last memory of just seeing him smile at me, without being able to say anything, but just the biggest smile. And so I'm grateful that that's the last memory I'll have.
Yeah.
It kind of just puts the, all good memories, cherry on top in my eyes.
Well, and I think it just puts this in perspective. There's a lot that obviously we're talking football, we're talking sports.
Yep.
We're talking about people who will go in the history books for the accomplishments that they have as athletes and what they do. But I think Grandpa is a great example of he will be remembered for being a great dad, great grandpa, great man,
great husband,
his wife. Yeah, back with Grandma.
Yeah.
A man full of faith. Love for family, and yeah, he's great.
He is great. And really, I feel like that's a lot of what we do here at the WaterBros is we're family first, family oriented. He's a man that Heather, made this very clear too. And her favorite memory of him is being a God-fearing man, very spiritual man. And so it's been a heavy week, and thinking of those things, but also grateful that we get to celebrate him this week.
Yeah.
Starting it off with this podcast.
Starting off with this has been good to chat about.
It is good. So
it's good for the heart.
This episode's in honor of Grandpa. Also, shout out to you, Mom, for taking care of both of your parents over the past few years. You're an incredible mom to us. You're an incredible person, and you came from great parents. So shout out to you, Mom.
Yeah.
And this one's for you too. So appreciate you. And I know 100%. This isn't an easy week for you, but we're grateful that we come from a family that, and I have the Brooks name as a part of my name.
Yeah,
so
Benjamin Brooks.
It means a lot to me. What a good highlight for him.
That fills the jug.
That does fill the jug. See, that to me is really important in life, is understanding, or having a hope about these things that maybe not a lot of people have. And for that, I'm grateful.
Yeah. Amen.
But how about some
high quality H2O?
See, there we go. Look at that transition.
Perfect.
Just right into it.
And I just got to say, thanks to everybody who's hopefully back listening. I apologize for the beeping.
Oh, my word, yeah.
In the last episode. I got...
That also fills the jug that we're just here.
Yeah, just to be back in person, back in this dynamic that we can actually...
It's huge.
I mean, right there.
Knuckles.
Yeah, that feels right.
It does feel... It feels very right.
Back together.
Yeah, being gone for that whole week... I mean, obviously, you don't want to be gone.
No.
We do what we have to do, but
yeah, let's dive into some high quality H2O.
100%.
I have one. I was gonna say I have one to start off, and this was I think on everybody's highlight reel this week. But Sam Levitt connection to Tyson for a touchdown. I mean, it was just acrobatic, pure athleticism. Sam Levitt rolling out, he's getting pursued, jumps, throws ball. Then Tyson somehow does this little dance, hurdles, jumps, lays out into the end zone as I'm just bumping everything. I have to act that one out.
I know, there's not a lot of wiggle room.
Yeah, there's not a ton of room, but I mean, it was just a great athletic play, and that is what high quality H2O is all about.
100%. And he is athletic.
Yeah.
He can get it done. He had a spin move in the backfield leading to a run. I'm like, man, this guy is legit. And Tyson is making an argument to be the number one receiver.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might be the best wide receiver in college football
in this next year's
class.
Correct. Yeah. We're both on that same page. Yeah. We know who number one is. Come on, everybody. This podcast is legit. Jeremiah Smith is that guy. But
I mean,
Jordan Tyson's really good.
Jeremiah Smith could have been number one last year.
Oh, 100%. He could go number one almost any year. He's that good. Yeah, he's a game breaker.
Incredible. But yeah, Tyson's making a name for himself.
Huge play by them. Honestly, I'm not a big ASU fan, but they're a team we got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Aiden Burr, Georgia Tech.
Whoa, man.
Game on the line at home against Clemson, which
I was riding.
I know. I was drinking Clemson. The Kool-Aid about Clemson, and honestly,
drinking the Sunny D.
Yeah, the
Tang.
The Tang. I was drinking the Tang. If you know, you know about Tang. And if you don't know, down in Argentina, I was in Tang heaven because it wasn't just orange. They had every flavor of Tang that you could imagine.
That is your jam.
Pomelo, grapefruit Tang.
Really?
Real good.
I'm surprised.
Everything. Any you put sugar and any fruit flavor in there, it's good.
It's not gonna be bad.
Not bad.
It's not gonna be bad.
But a 55-yard walk-off win against Clemson, man. Which is his career long, and just nails
it
right down the middle.
And it's a huge win for the program. Obviously, I mean, it catapulted them up in the AP poll. Huge upset over Clemson. Clemson got the boot. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, just an incredible moment for him, but also for that squad to get that win.
And the more and more I watch football, just the more I'm impressed by these kickers.
Yeah, they're insane.
It is not easy.
I mean, that is such your exposure is so small, but your impact is huge.
Huge, 100%. Yeah. Like, I mean, this is a separate one, but Brandon Aubrey hitting a 64-yarder at the end of regulation to go into overtime.
Go into OT.
And then nailing the game. He's the first kicker ever to hit a game-tying field goal and then a game-winning field goal in overtime. Cool. So, very cool. Shout out to the kickers, and shout out to you, Aiden Burr, for nailing that kick to put Georgia Tech over Clemson. That's what college football is all about.
Yeah, and again, one of the most electric moments you can have.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And now that I don't even know how far we're into this episode, we got some Utah football stuff.
We do. We got to talk Utah football.
Hunter Andrews and J.J. Buchanan scoring their first career touchdowns.
High quality H20. It won't be the last.
No, it won't be the last.
Doubt.
J.J. Buchanan is a guy.
Yeah, he's
a guy. I'm a big fan of the way he plays. True freshman. And what a catch, too, that he had. That was impressive. And Hunter Andrews, they just ran him down the field that entire last drive and said, Hunter, go.
Go for it.
You can roll him out, throw him the ball, and then he'll make a play. Just pike him the ball, let him run.
Yeah, and I'm really glad because we were worried that we weren't going to see some fireworks, but they really picked up in that second half and started clicking.
And also shout out to, it wasn't Larry Simmons' first career touchdown, but first career touchdown as a Ute. But that catch in the corner of the end zone as Dan Pierre drops the ball, gets it back, fires a laser. Man, we are hitting everything.
I know. We're being very animated today.
Yeah, but fires that laser in the corner of the end zone. You see Larry Simmons. Oh, what a catch. Touchdown. Beautiful play. So shout out to the Utes putting together some
high quality H2O.
That's what I should be banned from saying it. You say it too good.
Hey, well, I appreciate it. Just keep passing it my way. I'll do it every time.
Hey, there you go. You got another one? How about?
Yeah, I do. And my brain is, of course, not going to remember what I said. But yes, thank you. Vanderbilt. Because guess what, guys? There's a lot going on up here.
To say the least.
Yeah. Like I write it down, but then I don't have the agenda right in front of me. So I rely on Benny to remind me of what I highlighted as we went through. But
fair.
Vanderbilt gets another huge win. And I'm just going to say, I know it's not purely because of him, but Diego Pavia. Mm-hmm. I was worried I was going to put another letter in there for a second. Pavia was where I was going to go. But the dude is just electric.
He is.
And he gets 2 touchdowns for his squad. They have a huge win. And now they also
in the top 25.
In the top 25.
Yeah, beating South Carolina, which a lot of people have been really high on South Carolina, rightfully so. You get your quarterback knocked out.
This last week, they were 11 going into that game?
And Lenore Sellers gets knocked out by a targeting call. Very unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
He is electric. I wonder if this Lenore Sellers is going to fall into the Anthony Richardson type camp of quarterbacks.
Interesting.
Which, not at like the most athletic of human, but is he going to translate from college football to the pros? Something to think about.
Yeah, we'll see.
Food for thought. I'm interested on that one. But Vanderbilt, huge win against the Gamecocks. Well, I loved, so we talked about Red Zone, and as I was watching Red Zone yesterday, I had back-to-back plays where I see the Saints. You see Spencer Rattler drop back, quick little pass. Who catches it? None other than Devon Bailey, who they just traded for, former Ute. Shout out Devon Bailey. And then right after that, you pivot to Jaguars Bengals, and Devin Lloyd is coming up with an interception with which some of my best and favorite memories of an interception are from Devin Lloyd.
Yeah.
When he picks off Oregon in the Pac-12 championship and runs it back, and then him getting that interception yesterday is just always good memories. So shout out to you, Devin Lloyd.
Love pro Utes.
Love pro Utes. Love pro Utes. Love pro Cougars. All those guys showing out in the league. It is good for the state of Utah.
Good for Utah. Yep. And
I was gonna say, you're wearing the hat.
I'm gonna do my shameless Eagles plug because it was unbelievable. And this is one of those high quality H2O moments that these NFL guys, they're just unreal sometimes.
Yeah.
AJ Brown for the first down, catches ball
As he's like falling.
as he falls behind helmet. I mean, pulls it in one hand. I don't know how he even knew the ball. It was like a second sense. Gets it, pulls it in, secures it. But
Unreal
it's just
catch.
one of those moments. Is like, how?
Yeah, how do you do that? That's why you get paid to do what you do.
How do you do it?
And it's like they're 2-0 or 2-0 now.
Yeah, 2-0. It's like
I was about to
32.
say just play the Cowboys and
Yeah.
So 2-0, he's barely been used. And
Yeah,
he's one of the best
AJ
receivers.
Brown has not had a huge stat line by any means, but his presence is still felt.
Felt because he can block. He demands attention. Trent McDuffie was right there. That could have been a pick.
They're not gonna let him. They're not just gonna let AJ Brown go running on his own. You know what I mean?
No,
so he's
nobody
always
will.
pulling. He's always pulling somebody.
So an incredible play,
Just
incredible
a wild
win.
catch, great win. Love the rematch against the Chiefs. I'm sorry, rough start.
Yeah.
But love to see the Eagles pull out another win. It was a much more intense game, which I also enjoyed.
Yeah.
A little back and forth. Jay was a little bummed out.
Just a little bummed out.
Just a little bummed out.
I mean, it sucks when you start 0-2. That is no fun.
Yeah. But
Been
shout
there.
out the Eagles for keeping on.
Oh, yeah. Hey, proven that they might appear in my NFC power ranking top 5.
Ooh. Little teaser.
They might
Little
be in
teaser
there
for later.
I mean, I'm sure everyone is shocked by that. But if you get to do an Eagles plug, I get to do a Patriots plug.
Yeah,
big
go
win
for it.
over the weekend. But
I mean, electric win.
But some high quality play on both sides. You see I'm gonna sneeze. Goodness.
We might actually have to cut that. Leave that in, actually.
Yeah.
We'll leave that in.
I muted it. That was beautiful. So from back-to-back plays, you see Malik Washington on a punt return somehow get out of traffic and some pretty bad punt return coverage. I heard it talked about by Pat McAfee. It's like you want to basically create a shell around the person.
Okay.
So not everybody takes the same angle or route towards the returner.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
The Patriots, it seemed like there were so many guys that were going towards the sideline, and he breaks it completely across the field. Incredible play by Malik Washington, returns it to the end zone. I was going through it. I was like, Patriots are, being terrible.
Yeah.
And we're going to lose in Miami. I was like, to this terrible team, please, let's not. And then right then and there, kickoff, Antonio Gibson catches the ball, gets one stiff arm, and you just start seeing him huff it right next to Mike Vrabel, who starts running on the sideline on his way to his first career victory as the Patriots head coach. It was a stellar night in stellar morning day in South Beach, I should say.
Yeah. No, watching Patriots pull that out, I was coming out of church during that early slate of NFL games, I saw that it was a close game, pulled it up, to see the Patriots pull out that win, just absolutely electric. I knew you had to be losing your mind.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
Gotta love it.
It felt really good to get a dub, so we're 1-1 on the season. Way better than the Jets, better than the Dolphins. So we're gonna be fighting for number one over the Bills. I mean, that's where the Patriots belong. So I feel good about that.
A solid number 2.
Yes, yes. Hey, when you're going up against Josh Allen, that guy is
They're looking
different.
looking good.
They might pop in my AFC top 5.
Yeah, they that was some good high quality H20.
Yeah, I agree. Some solid football all across the board, but let's get into some hot topics through what we call Pap Takes. Now, this could be just some questions that we have following the weekend or some questions that we reach out to Papo to talk about. It's like, hey, we need some Pap Takes here. This week, just some quick ones. First and foremost, we've mentioned it a couple times. The new AP poll is out.
Yes.
Number 1, Clemson's out.
Clemson's out. AP poll is really, say what you want about the poll, but they're penalizing these losses. They are not afraid to course correct and yank these teams after some of these embarrassing
And you know what's funny is that it feels like the days of old where, like, if Alabama was like 1-2 to start a season, they started in the top 5, they'd probably still be like 20.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It is interesting. But on the same token, I was talking to Kel at work. Shout out Kel, who listens every week. So love
Shout
that.
out.
I was talking to him, and one of the things that shocks me too, I'm not complaining. I love that Utah's ranked 16, but we beat UCLA, get to number 25. You beat Cal Poly, you jump to 20. A 5-position jump for beating Cal Poly.
After beating Cal Poly.
And it's like not a ton of movement of teams in front of us either.
No, especially the top 5, especially the top 5 has stayed pretty stagnant.
Right. And then you get a win against Wyoming, which very aggressive, physical Mountain West team.
Yeah.
Don't, hold a candle to us, but a good team. You jump up to 16, which is awesome. So we're moving and grooving. You've got...
And Ben, I'm curious what you think about that. I think that's purely, hey, Utah's passing the eye test.
Yes.
They're winning the way that they're supposed to win against these lesser teams, for sure.
I was thinking the same thing, like, hey, it's a little bit of like, okay, we weren't sure what they were.
Yeah.
Knew a lot of new things. OC, quarterback, running back.
A lot of new players.
Entire wide receiver room. Entire running back room.
Yep.
Completely different. New starting tight end. The only thing that we knew on offense was O-line. Yep. The only thing we knew about defensive line was Logan Fano was for sure going to be that dude.
Yeah.
Lander Barton was going to be himself.
But there's still question marks of like, hey,
Johnson.
Are we going to be able to deliver the same like classic hard-nosed Utah defense?
Exactly. And so to think that, Utah belonging in that top 25, they do. And they belong in that conversation of those top 4 teams of the Big 12. You got Iowa State that's still undefeated. They're hanging on at number 12. Utah at 16. Texas Tech at 17.
Which
would be a heck of a game.
Yeah, heck of a game this week. But also, real quick, K-State, fraud.
Oh, absolutely.
They're out.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, yeah, they are. Yeah,
and Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona State dropped out.
Well, Arizona, not Arizona State.
Yeah, no, sorry.
They're not in, but I'm saying, just talking Big 12,
better.
Arizona's better this year.
Arizona and TCU are those two sneakier teams that can get you any given week.
I mean, they
athletic.
They gave it to K-State this last weekend.
Experienced quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But that's all over the Big 12. So many good quarterbacks.
Yeah. But I am really glad to see that the Jackets got in because of their win over Clemson, and Vandy's now in there.
A&M is in the top 10 after they beat Notre Dame. Huge win. Notre Dame falls all the way down to 24.
Hanging on. USC's now gracing the top 25.
Don't like USC. But good for them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. I know Heather might be happy about that because just if we're thinking all these different connections. So BYU commit quarterback Ryder Lyons.
Yes.
His brother, we lost out on. BYU lost out on. Walker Lyons is a tight end for USC.
Oh, there you go.
He is dating an influencer that Heather follows.
Oh, okay. That is a lot of connections.
One of the Arnold sisters. So Heather, okay. I see pictures of this
Riley
guy.
Arnold.
Yes. Who's on Dancing with the Stars.
Okay, Roger Dodger.
Yep.
Okay.
And so Heather follows, like, I always see pictures of the Lions. So for you, yes, shout out to USC for being in the top 25. But outside of that, I'm like,
hey, and
I don't know.
One other thing, because I was definitely sleeping on them. Miami's tough.
Oh, they are tough. Carson Beck is legit.
They're at number 4, and they deserve to be 100%. Miami is tough.
But for the record, we weren't the only ones. I've watched a lot of the national shows. Kirk Herbstreit kept saying on the Pat McAfee show when he was guest hosting, you guys are sleeping on Miami.
Yeah.
You keep just saying Clemson, which we did too.
I did.
And Miami has showed they are that team. They've got
tough.
athletes. You've got Carson Beck playing inspired football. Mario Cristobal leading the way. Good for them. And Georgia getting a huge win over Tennessee. So those top 5 teams in Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, they're legit.
Yeah, LSU's legit as well.
Which it does seem to me college football is way better when LSU is good. I don't know why. I just love that environment.
Yeah, they're just an electric team. And they just got a great culture. They got a great vibe.
Man,
Go
and they have one of the best chants too.
Yeah, they do.
Man, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Suck that.
What?
Florida? Yeah, we know you're saying it to Florida. So good thing you beat them. But yeah, so crazy on the AP poll.
Benny with LSU.
Yeah.
That's actually a great transition.
It is,
into kind of our next feeling.
A pro tiger.
A pro tiger. Like one of the most electric runs that LSU has had for sure. Joe Burrow this weekend. Turf toe out for 3 freaking months, which what the heck is turf toe?
I know. Could you see in my eyes? I was literally thinking, I was like, I wanted to ask.
What in the world is turf toe?
So I saw him get hurt, and like he was hurt. Like he was limping off.
Yeah,
like he needed help.
I saw
was
the multiple replays. I mean, and it was a routine tackle. It's not like it was anything crazy.
Armstead didn't do anything wrong. Like,
no.
Was he on? Like, yeah, he just, they got a sack on him.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. But you could tell that, like, something was completely off on him.
Got caught up. It kind of rolled a little bit, it looked like.
When I got the notification this morning from Shefty that said that he had turf toe that requires surgery for 3 months being out at the minimum.
Like, what the heck?
What
happened?
So is it just a broken toe? And forgive me, I didn't play football. I know you had played football before.
But I don't know what the heck turf toe is. So turf toe.
But yeah, like, is it like cauliflower ear for a wrestler? Is it only specific to a football player?
Turf toe is a sprain of the main joint of the big toe, the metatarsal phalangeal joint, caused by hyperextension when the toe is forced upward beyond its normal range of motion. So basically, he's got an extreme sprain.
Oh, that is what happened on his foot, because he had it planted and it got pulled. It was like opposing directions as he was going down, because he just had the foot.
Yes.
So that actually makes a lot of sense.
That makes a lot more sense. So he's got a hyperextension, and that makes a lot more sense because in my limited athletic career, I sprained the outside tendon along my foot, and I was in a boot for like all summer.
Oh, yeah.
And I was on crutches.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to hear that there's surgery that can be done. But
Me too.
The bigger point, Joe Burrow getting turf toe and out 3 months, Bengals are done.
Yeah. I'm glad that we now know what turf toe is. That was very important for this conversation. But it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you think to yourself, first thought is, thank goodness I didn't have the number 1 pick in my fantasy drafts, and I didn't pick Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase connection is done.
Well, actually, it was my first thought after wishing that Joe Burrow wasn't hurt.
Who is it behind Joe? Browning?
Yeah, Jake Browning.
Which, he can go and win some things, but
he won the game.
He's not Joe Burrow.
Well, I shouldn't say that he won the game. The Bengals won the game, and he didn't screw it up entirely. He didn't lose the game. Yeah, he threw 2 picks, but I honestly, that AFC North is way too difficult. The Ravens are a wagon. The Browns don't look that bad.
They barely beat the Browns.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
barely.
They're having a tough path, and the Steelers, if their defense can figure it out, they're going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
continually as they keep going here. But man,
Benny, my other question with Joe Burrow is: Joe Burrow ever gonna get back to the mountain? He's injury prone, man. I don't know. And I feel like Pat McAfee show highlighted it today, the toxic table.
Yeah, talking about
Andrew Luck and that similarity of like, is he ever gonna be healthy enough to actually compete?
Yeah, and it begs the question too, and this was actually asked to, I'm trying to remember which quarterbacks answered it, but it was it was Matt Ryan and Tony Romo, I believe. Matt Ryan and Tony Romo, they both work for CBS. That's why the two of them were being interviewed, and they asked the question, would you rather have elite skill players or an elite offensive line? And for the Bengals, the route that they have chosen is elite skill players.
Yeah.
They
drafted a lot of money.
They drafted Jamar Chase right before Penei Sewell got picked.
Yeah.
And the biggest argument after that Joe Burrow tore his ACL was they need to protect him, draft an offensive lineman, be that bookend. And honestly, they've had just a terrible pass ranked offensive line.
Yeah.
In the back 25 and below over all of his career.
For pass protection.
Which is awful because we talked about it at the beginning of the preview of the NFL of he could be my MVP pick.
Yeah, I mean, if he's
that guy.
when he's playing, he plays out of his mind.
He's so good. And so it sucks.
It's terrible, and it sucks because I just don't think after year after year after year of him being injured, they're starting 2-0. As a Bengals fan, I'm gutted.
Yeah,
seeing Joe go down with another injury, because it's like your hopes just popped in an instant.
And that's the thing too, where it's like, you like, to answer your question about getting back to the mountaintop, I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening.
This iteration of the Bengals is not going to be good enough to beat those other powerhouses in the AFC.
No.
They're not balanced enough. They don't have a good enough offensive line.
They can't protect him, and 3 months of the season,
they got
3 months of the
to
season,
stay afloat.
That's so many Sundays.
Yeah, I mean, that puts them into December.
Yeah,
like they're going to be praying to be in the playoff race.
Yeah,
so it sucks. I hope that he's able to get back healthy and that he does get back to the mountaintop, because I think he's incredible to watch.
Yeah,
but
Joe Cool is so fun to watch when it's working.
But this is just opening up more room for Drake May. So just get ready. His time to get to the mountaintop is coming.
It's coming.
It sucks. But that leads us into our power rankings for the week.
WaterBros Pod Power Rankings, which someone online said to us that we don't know ball, but whatever.
I mean, a few people said that. I don't care.
Nah, whatever. It's all opinions at the end of the day. If you have one, share it.
That's right. If there's anything we learn in this life, it's just opinion sharing. That's all it is.
It is.
Don't take it to heart. But I'm going to have some hot takes for y'all.
Okay, Benny, why don't you start us? Do you want to start us off with your AFC?
I'll start us off with the AFC. I've been giving this some thought today, and if you act like maybe I don't know ball, and I didn't play ball, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm one of the best damn Madden players that you will ever see.
No, he kicks my butt for sure.
And college football, I'm that guy. So if I am doing a power rankings of AFC teams, number one, it is not wavering for me. It is the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
They are the best team in the AFC. I am going to continue to beat that drum. Derrick Henry had 20-something yards? 40 yards rushing yesterday?
Yeah,
and they dropped crazy, 41 points.
I was going to say, it was not a crazy day for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, they're legit. I know it's the Browns. I don't care. They are legit. They're number one for me. And number two right behind them, not changing, Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, basically, almost, I don't know if he broke his nose. I don't know what happened. Got punched right in the face, black eye, nose, had to get that taken care of. They demolished the Jets.
I thought that was going to be a way closer game after seeing what Justin Fields and the Jets were doing. No discredit to the Bills, but, I mean, the Bills gave up a lot of points to the Ravens in that electric play. But, again, those are 1 and 2.
Exactly.
Mine are just flip-flopped to yours. But
correct. No, which I figured. And you know, like, I've got to continue to... You picked the Bills to go to the Super Bowl.
Yes, I did.
And I picked the Ravens. So I'm going to continue to ride that. So obviously we have a little bit of bias on each of which I'd be fine with either one or two.
But they're continuing to show their strength. They're not just winning, they're beating their opponents for sure.
Yes, they are dominating.
And Lamar Jackson... I mean, I'm going to go quick sip a little bit. I believe he just surpassed Aaron Rodgers for highest quarterback rating or accuracy. What's the stat? It's something along the lines that he's now past that, but he's also got the most rushing.
Yeah, he
truly is the quintessential dual threat.
Yeah, he is leading the NFL in career rushing yards by a quarterback.
Yeah.
He passed Michael Vick a little bit back. And then... he is one of the most accurate quarterbacks. He had, whatever that stat was, passer rating. He surpassed Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. And I mean, he's very meticulous about the way he plays, very hard to stop because if he rolls out, guys are able to get open.
Yeah.
He's hard to play against. He can run anytime you want. So dominant performance by him. He's, they're going to be 1 and 2 for me. my third team in the AFC power rankings. Now I'm not just going based on, like, we have a couple games under our belt. The third team on this list, it's going to be interchangeable. Currently, the Chargers are playing. But
Yes,
the
they are.
Indianapolis Colts.
Colts. I love
number
that. I
3.
love that take. Colts at 3. I love.
I've been paying very close attention because I'm very invested in seeing what Daniel Jones is doing.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, Pittman, Tyler Warren. Like, I love watching this team play. Quentin Nelson. That offensive line is playing some inspired football. They're playing well. And you've got Daniel Jones slinging
Just
the pill.
slinging the ball. Doing a great job. And, I mean, we get why they started him, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? And it's nothing like maybe Anthony Richardson will have a resurgence, but Daniel Jones is playing really well.
Great ball. Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense. That would be my number 3. My number 4 is that close number 4. They are currently leading 20-6 over the Raiders, but is the Chargers.
Chargers, I love that.
Justin Herbert is legit. Apparently, he just had a 60-yard touchdown pass to Quentin Johnson.
Of course
So
he
an
did.
absolute bomb.
Yeah, of course.
Quentin Johnston, I should say. So they would be at number 4 for me. And then at number 5, this is where it gets a little bit tough because some of the teams that were standing out for me originally, just shout them out, right? I picked the Broncos win the AFC West. They're 1-1. They're that fringe team for me, so I'm debating on them. The Texans are 0-2. They kind of suck right now.
Yeah, they're winning close games.
And then you have the Steelers at 1-1. They were there at the back half of my top 5. Yeah. Honestly, for me, it has to be the Broncos at number 5.
Broncos rounding out at number 5. Okay.
They had the win, and because of a penalty on jumping over the snapper and personal foul, 15-yard penalty, you lose the game.
What a brutal way to lose.
So for me, I think that the Broncos have the most that they can just continue to fine-tune. They'll figure it out. So that's the 1-1 team that I want to throw in there. At number 3, and I have the Ravens at 1-1 and number 1, but we all know how good they are. So that would be my top 5 in the AFC.
Yeah, and you got to remember that, Ravens lost to the Bills. So,
correct.
That
it was
loss,
one of the best games I've seen in recent memory.
it was insane. Yeah, it was absolutely insane.
Some great football has been played.
I do not mind that top 5 at all, Benny. Again, I'm still going to have the Bills at the top of the mountain, but I love that you have the Colts in there. I think the Colts are a great number 3 just because of, what they're, they look like a team transformed. Yeah, it's fluid. It looks good.
The list is fluid too. Like, it could change, but they look great.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to dive into NFC.
Yes, please.
And I love hearing your power rankings because you're cerebral about it. My number 1 in the NFC, just because they keep winning.
Let's go ahead and say
I can do it. I'm going to pick the Eagles. Homer, call me what you want.
I'm ready to do the chant. Are you ready?
Yes. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
I was ready for it.
I love it.
I knew it. I was ready for it.
And I love this because I feel like the Eagles are just going to continue to get better and better and better just because that's Eagles football.
That is Eagles football.
So they are at my number 1. Packers are looking extremely tough. I know people are going to say, well, the tush push, it's going to be banned. There's a lot of controversy already out about the tush push with the Chiefs.
Oh, the tush push.
Do I think that they're going to ban it mid-season after they already debated it in the owners' meetings and coaches' meetings? No, I don't think so. I don't see that happening. So guess what? We're going to keep doing it.
Yep, definitely.
And Adam Schefter said it this morning. It's like these games were lost back in March when they talked about this because the tush push is real and they're perfect at it.
Yeah.
Granted, the officiating, the whole
they may be doing a false start. Yeah, it's like.
But guess what? If they start throwing a flag, they'll tighten it up. If they start throwing a flag, they'll tighten it up.
How would Nick Sirianni say that? What when he hears all this stuff and he's like, if they start throwing a flag, what are you gonna do, Coach Sirianni?
Tighten it up.
We're just gonna tighten the screws.
We'll tighten it up. We'll keep it tight. We'll keep it right. So they're gonna keep doing it. I believe that even on Hard Knocks, he makes that joke. He's like, "Hey, we're probably not gonna lean too much in the QB snake. No, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it tight, keep it right.
That's right.
I love that. That might be the name of the episode. I like
Keep
that
it
a lot.
tight, keep it right.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But Packers, they're there. Packers are looking really tough. I am struggling a little bit with my number 3. They're, oddly enough, you got Buck. Here are the people that are kind of dancing in my mind to finish out the last 3. Falcons, Bucks, and Lions. Because Lions really came on strong. And I might be forgetting somebody.
Well, you're forgetting the entire NFC West where 3 teams are 2-0.
Yeah, I am. Rams.
No, 49ers
Rams,
and Cardinals are all 2-0.
Rams are my number 3 for sure. The NFC West is interesting. That's a good point.
Do I necessarily think that those other 2 teams should be in your top 5? Not necessarily.
No, Rams should be, though. Rams for sure.
Rams for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Rams I want in there for sure.
Falcons are sneaky.
Falcons are looking sneaky.
But you have to have the Buccaneers in there at 2-0.
Yeah, no, I like the Bucks a lot. I said that before that the Bucks should run that NFC South.
Yep.
And I stand by that.
Yep.
And then to finish it out, we're going to go.
I like the team that you said earlier.
Which one?
MCDC.
Yeah, the Lions. Yeah,
I do like that.
The Lions had a great roaring back competition. And I just feel like they had the folks. That celebration from Amon-Ra St. Brown to jump in and then Jared Goff trying to get in after the fact. It's so good.
It is good.
That's so good.
That's just fun NFL football.
Yeah, that's probably going to be my 5.
I like those 5 for me. Obviously the champs are still the champs. So you got to keep the Eagles at 1.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Eagles 1, Packers are my 2. Packers are looking real good.
Yeah, they do look really good. I have a Packers fan down the street, and he told me today, he's like, hey, we're coming.
Hey, they are. We are going to pick this game later, but the Rams are playing the Eagles. NFC Championship rematch.
It's gonna be electric. That was probably the toughest game that the Eagles had in that postseason by a long shot.
Thank you, Saquon. That restructuring of their deal and the raise they gave him was because of that game against the Rams. Well, and the full season, but that Rams game
was unreal.
He was on one.
Yeah.
So I would definitely agree with the Rams at 3, and then I would put the Buccaneers at my 4. I think that they had a tight one today with the Texans, but Baker and that running game, and he just got the job done. He's gritty. Needs to get that offensive line healthy
a little bit.
He needs Wirfs back.
He was running around quite a bit.
He needs Wirfs back.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt him. But Baker's a dude in those closing moments, man.
Yeah,
he's about as good of a quarterback as you could hope for in those 2-minute drill, final game execution moments. He's electric in those. When the lights are brightest, they say.
And something to note as well: the highest scoring team in the NFC is the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, hey, they would round out the top 5, but it's tough. Hey, we're 2 weeks in. We're getting a groove. That is the best teams in the AFC and the NFC according to Zach Min at the WaterBros.
The WaterBros Pod.
Now, you mentioned this. It's the return of quick sips. Something important to note: we did not have a particular team that has been at the mountaintop for the past 7 years.
They have been the mountaintop.
Yeah, they have
AFC,
been that team.
They are the team.
And the NFL.
And the NFL, for that matter, yeah.
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs are 0-2.
0-2, and they've been tight games. The Chargers kind of...
basically one-score games generally. Like, they've been... Yeah. They've been close. Like, it could have gone...
They've had chances. And so the interesting thing that you were pointing out about the Chiefs is, what is the probability of an 0-2 team going to the AFC Championship?
And guess what? Not great.
No, not great at all. So
much less the Super Bowl.
Yeah, much less the Super Bowl. So the probability of an NFL team starting 0-2 and making the AFC Championship is 1.5%.
Yeah.
It's a very low chance.
Only 3 teams, Ben, who have started 0-2 have made it to the Super Bowl, and that's 1993 Cowboys, 2001 Patriots, and 2007 Giants.
Oh, the 2001 Patriots, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
who played for those guys?
Yeah, well, pretty good. Pretty good team.
Yeah, pretty good team.
Outliers.
3 in NFL history. have done it. So playoffs, I will say, it seems like, I mean, the odds get a little better to make the playoffs, so you're not out. Like, by no means are you out.
Because we have added those 2 extra spots.
Yeah, the mountain is very...
1 spot per conference.
Yeah, the mountain is very high at this point.
So if you think about it, after 2020, so 14-team playoff, it is roughly an 11 to 12% of 0-2 teams reaching the playoffs. So it's still slim chance.
Yeah.
So it's like, they can turn around, and that's the team that
if anybody's going to do it. Yeah, if anybody's going to do it, you can get right. But I kind of like this for the Chiefs. And I joked with Jane that it feels like a real Rocky situation.
Yeah.
Where you had Rocky living in his mansion. He decides to fight Clubber Lang, and he gets rocked. He gets humbled.
He got humbled. So he had to go change it up.
He falls down. And so I like that for the first time in a long time, the Chiefs ain't the Chiefs. The Chiefs have to be fighting from the low ground. They are going to be now the underdog trying to fight their way.
And what's beautiful about the game of football, one could argue that the Chiefs had that game when Travis Kelce made the turn but didn't turn his head quite fast enough. It was a game of milliseconds.
That was the momentum swing.
And Makuba, the
was
freshman,
right there.
the rookie, not freshman, the freshman, or the rookie.
The rookie.
Gets the pick, runs it back pretty far.
And that's a nightmare scenario, right? Is that batted ball that hops up in a tight end zone where the bodies are compact together anyway.
And that's a 7-point swing right there.
Huge.
And they get
that was a nail in the coffin moment for that game.
Yeah, that really made it tough. So interesting stats for Quick Sips. That is one for us to watch. The Chiefs will be playing the Giants on Sunday Night Football next week, which
in prime time. 2 teams
probably get a dub.
I would hope.
I would hope too. I mean, the Giants look good.
The Giants look really good. It's not like a cakewalk. It's not a cakewalk.
So bad. Yeah.
It's not a cakewalk. But Russ can't be throwing up prayer balls.
No.
Like, we can't just be tossing it, hoping.
Malik
Neighbors is incredible, but you can't just be...
Plus, Russell Wilson, we know you're a man of faith, but that had a prayer on it.
Yeah. Like
nobody was answering that prayer.
No. You can't abuse it.
You can't. Yeah, he just kept saying, like, it's working.
It's working.
He's going to keep doing it.
And he's down there somewhere.
Yeah, seriously. There's a few quarterbacks that have that mindset. So, interesting. We'll see how the NFL continues to go. But let's finish up today with a little bit of Call Your Shot.
Let's call our shot, Benny.
We've got, first up, College Game Picks. You are currently up 1.
I'm up 1 in college.
On College Game Picks. You picked A&M to beat Notre Dame.
Yes, I did.
That was a big pick.
That gave me the swing.
Which is good swing. Let's start it out. BYU versus East Carolina. Who you got?
I mean, I'm not going to disrespect BYU. BYU will win that game.
Yeah, and you all better know at BYU that Grandpa Brooks is watching, and this is for him. So, BYU, please get the dub.
Go
this
get a
week.
killer dub.
So, I'm picking BYU as well.
Yeah.
Go beat those Pirates. Second one, who the heck is Utah State playing?
McNeese.
Oh, McNeese State.
Yeah.
Okay. It was just misspelled. Okay.
Oh, did it autocorrect?
It did autocorrected.
Okay.
It autocorrected.
Okay.
So now for a second I was like,
that's Apple's fault.
Yeah. Come on,
McNeese, change your name.
McNeese State. Utah State should win this game.
No, Utah State should win. And good win, Utah State over Air Force.
Yeah,
way to get the job done.
I shouldn't have doubted Bronco and Utah State. I just thought, hey, Air Force. My son loves planes. He's learning about planes this week in preschool.
I love that.
So
love
planes,
that for Rudy.
Cars, trains.
Trains, and automobiles.
Yeah.
Like Steve Martin coming out?
Yeah. He's making a guest appearance.
Oh, good.
He's FaceTiming in. But yeah, Utah State getting the dub. But now we're getting to some exciting games. There are 3 ranked matchups that we're going to be picking to end.
Yes.
First and foremost, Auburn versus Oklahoma. So I got in that one.
I picked against Oklahoma once already. I'm not doing it again. Give me the Boomer Sooners to get the job done over Auburn.
Honestly, I've been thinking the same thing for most of the day. I've been thinking War Eagle. Then I was like, you know what? Jackson Arnold transferred from Oklahoma.
Okay.
To be the quarterback at Auburn. For me, Mateer, what they're doing, if I'm a believer in what Utah's doing with the quarterback and offense coordinator, I'm believing in Oklahoma too. So Oklahoma,
they look really
they got my vote.
They look tough.
They do look tough. They look really strong. I think they're going to be, a continually scary team to beat.
Oklahoma fans are feeling it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. A lot to be excited about.
Yeah.
Illinois versus Indiana. Where are you leaning on this one?
I'm curious to hear what you think, but I'm going to go on this one with Indiana just because it feels like it's time.
Yeah, I really want Indiana to win, too.
I just love Indiana's coach.
I like Cignetti.
Love Cignetti. Every time he opens his mouth, it's so electric.
It is electric. The thing is, though, with Illinois, Illinois is showing
They're tough.
why they're good. They're playing well. They're a top 10 team.
This is purely a hope pick from my side.
For sure. And just for the sake, because I have a feeling we're going to pick the same team in the next game. I'm going to go against you. I need to get a game back.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll with Illinois.
And it's probably
Fighting Illini.
Probably not a bad bet, but I just want Indiana.
Of Darren Williams, the best Illinois basketball player.
Hey, there you go. I like it. Shout out.
Shout out D.
Will.
Last game.
The one we're most excited about. Big noon kickoff
in
here
Salt
Lake City.
Who's the mayor right now? Mr. Henry Daly.
Daly.
Shout out to you, Mr. Mayor.
Sax Daly.
Sax Daly. Ooh. Sax Daly. Sac Lake City Mayor John Henry Daly. Ooh, let's start just keep spitting it out. Coming at your quarterback, can't block me, Daly.
No, he's going off. 5 sacks already.
Spin move, swim move, bull rush, finesse move, Daly.
Hey, Utah,
Texas Tech.
16-17.
Not to be confused with 6-7.
No.
Not even know what that means, but
Neither do I.
16-17.
I'm way too old for that.
Me too.
Yeah, so big noon kickoff is coming. I really feel like College Game Day should be here instead of at Miami, Florida. I think this is going to be an absolutely electric game where the Raiders are coming in to our house to take on the Utah Utes.
Do you know what they're waiting for? A quick point on that for College Game Day. You know what they're waiting for with the Utah teams? They're waiting for Utah and BYU to be undefeated come mid-October.
That'd be electric.
If Utah and BYU by October 18th are undefeated, I find it very hard to believe
We better have College Game Day and Big Noon.
that they're not there. I hope Big Noon isn't there because I don't want a Utah BYU game at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't want to
We want that to be, well, actually, let me take that back. At LaVell Edwards Stadium, well, they're all members, so they're not going to be drunk anyway. It doesn't matter.
The vibe is going to be what it is in LaVell.
Yeah, LaVell, they are going to be on a Diet Coke high.
Yeah.
From
They're going to be fresh
7 a.m.
from So Delicious.
to 12 a.m. They're going to be ready to go. So that's all what I hope. So BYU, I hope you go undefeated.
I love that.
And I hope we go undefeated.
Yeah.
So College Game Day is in Provo, and we will be there.
But before we get there,
we're getting ahead of ourselves.
the biggest test for both of these teams thus far, Utah taking on Texas Tech. This is going to be a battle, Ben. We know our pick. There's no way we're not picking the Utes to win this game. And I think
100%.
There's a lot of good reasons for that. But Texas Tech is not a slouch of a team.
No.
They've spent a lot of money to make sure that they're not.
$25 million to, rumored is what they've spent right on this team. And they have a senior quarterback. We were talking about this before the pod started, where Big 12, you've got quarterbacks all across the board that are experienced, veteran, smart quarterbacks. From Baron Morton here for Texas Tech. You have Rocco Becht, Iowa State. You've got Noah Fafita, Arizona.
Yeah.
All these guys across the entire conference are impressive.
Yeah, 100%.
And Devin Dampier is in that mold. He's a junior. He's proven. He is playing
great
well.
Ball. But through 3 weeks, Texas Tech has put on an offensive clinic.
Yeah.
They are moving the ball, and they are scoring, 27 touchdowns across their first 3 games, average of 66 points per game right now.
Yeah, it's unreal.
They've not played anybody of merit.
No.
But they are moving the ball.
Yeah, moving the ball, so they've got the confidence, but they're coming into a tough place to play. Utah's
apart from
place.
last year's kind of dip from grace, where defense just couldn't get off the field.
Yeah, which was
University of Utah does not lose at home.
No.
They just don't.
This is our place.
Rice Eccles, we protect this house.
Yes, sir. Ooh, it's amping me up.
100%.
I'm getting excited.
And we already shouted out Daly. He is going to get home. Texas Tech's O-line, while they've given up 2 sacks to these lesser teams.
Hey, let's pin our ears back.
Fano's going to be running downhill. Daly's going to be running downhill. You know that they're going to be bringing a whole bunch of different blitz packages.
Yeah. Hey, you know Scally's going to be in his bag.
Scally's going to be dialing it up.
For those of you at home, like, as a fan, one of my favorite things about watching the Utes is Scally calling them plays, brother. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever this means, keep doing it, Scally. I don't know what this is,
but do it.
But the Red Raiders don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
They like to do this themselves. I don't give a crap. You're going to be doing that all day, brother.
And I do think that's going to be the difference maker. I think it's going to be those short field advantages that will be created by our defense that make the difference in this game.
I'm going to make a prediction of some high quality H20. You want to know something?
Yes, I do. I love this idea.
There is going to be a play where Dampier is going to be in the shotgun. He gets the ball, RPO, fake handoff to either Wayshawn or Rodgers, whichever one. He doesn't hand it off. He's going to swing it out to one of our receivers. I'm picturing a Smith Snowden right now. And you're going to see Spencer. It's going to be on the right side. You're going to see Spencer Fano roll out. He is going to obliterate one of the DBs on Texas Tech.
Yeah.
And Smith Snowden will run for a first down.
I love it.
Maybe a touchdown.
Let's
hope for a touchdown. But I believe that our offensive line is the difference in this game. They are going to be able to. They're going to live up to the test. They're going to feed off the energy. We are going to sustain drives, get the running game going first quarter. Dampier, start running, get to the side, get either out of bounds or slide. Let's
not get hit.
And let's keep them on the field.
Yeah.
What I do hesitate with, though, I highlighted that it will be a short pass. I don't want us to get too in love with some of these short passes. I feel like Texas Tech is going to suck up. They're going to try and play the short passing game.
But then I'm hoping for a dot over the top to one of our tight ends.
That's why we've got the tight ends. We got Tobias Merriweather.
Suck them up.
We're going to suck them up. Then we're going to go deep.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
I'm feeling really excited. So, this is going to be what gets Utah. I mean, I don't know if they, depending on how things fall, but they're going to be knocking at top 10.
Yeah.
With this win.
And that's the thing is if you prove that you can win a big game, they'll bump you up.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll do it. So
they'll
it's
get bumped. We're going to be, I'm predicting with a win, Utah is knocking at 10.
For that same sake, let's hope that Indiana beats number 9 Illinois.
Yeah.
Just gives us another team we can jump ahead.
Just opens up a little spot. We'll take that.
So I'm hopeful. The game did open at Utah favored by 3.5.
Yeah. Which I think is appropriate.
Yeah.
I think they're giving, I mean, it is going to be a battle. The offensive prowess of Texas Tech is undeniable. I think it's interesting that do you trust the stat predictor or do you trust the lines with the books? I think that's an argument for another day. Stat-wise, we're very much so favored on ESPN stats.
Yeah.
What, 65%?
Yeah, 65% over 35% for Texas Tech, which...
What does that mean?
Yeah, I think that a lot of that is Salt Lake.
Home field advantage.
We are a solid team. This is the true first test for both these teams, realistically.
And again, I think the difference is Texas Tech has not met a defense like Utah.
Nope, they have not.
And Utah will continue to, I think, execute in this kind of beat you up, wear you out offensive strategy that they always have, but now it's empowered by this Jason Beck RPO gameplay that I think just makes it also capable of some of those highlight plays. You know what I mean?
I agree. And I think the Utah wins and Utah covers. It opened at Utah favored by 4.5, dropped a point. I think the Utah wins and covers the 3.5. I'm predicting a 28-17 win for Utah.
I love it.
I think we get 4 tuds on there, one of those potentially being a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, no, I do think the defense makes himself known in this game, and I cannot wait.
Let's go,
Utes.
Come on. I'm with you. So what better way to finish it off than Blitz Picks?
Blitz Picks. NFL
Blitz
Week
Picks,
3, baby. Full
Week 3.
slate.
And the update right now, we are even after 2 weeks.
We are even after 2 weeks. We're going to dive into these Blitz Picks to see maybe we differ a little more this week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe. I was looking at the slate, and I feel like there's some games that we would probably definitely differ on.
Yeah, I think so.
Just because,
from me looking at it, and how we've been picking,
yeah.
I think we'll.
You got to take some swings too.
Yeah.
So
NFL Week 3 Blitz Picks. Let's go, Benny.
Here we go. Thursday night football. Dolphins, Bills. Zach, who you got?
Bills all the way. That's a no-brainer.
I am in the same boat. Give me the Bills. Game number 2, Rams, Eagles. Give me the Rams, baby. Who
Eagles
you got?
all day. Fly, Eagles fly.
2 games in, we're already different. Bengals, Vikings. Who you got?
Bengals, Vikings. Joe Burrow down. I'm going to go J.J. McCarthy, Vikings.
Yeah, they did not look good, but give me the Vikings as well. Steelers, Patriots. Give me the Patriots to beat Aaron Rodgers and Steelers.
And I'm going to go Steelers to get right.
Drake May's coming. Colts, Titans. Who you got?
Colts all day.
Yeah, I'm going to keep riding that train. Colts are going to win that game. Texans, Jaguars. Give me the Texans to bounce back. They need a big-time win. Who you got?
I'm also Texans with C.J. Stroud. I think tonight was a heartbreaker. He'll be back.
Falcons, Panthers. Who you got in that matchup?
Falcons.
Yeah,
Panthers are just horrendous.
Yeah, Falcons. No, Panthers almost came back a little bit, but Falcons give me that win. Jets, Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers to beat the Jets. No Justin Fields.
Bucks on this one as well.
Raiders, Commanders. Who you got?
I'm going to go Commanders with Daniels.
And Daniels may be out. He's questionable with the knee.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm still going to go Commanders in that game. Packers, Browns. Give me the Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, easy one
no
there.
brainer.
Broncos, Chargers. Who you got?
I'm going to go Chargers with Harbaugh.
Yeah, I am also going to go Chargers.
Yeah.
I would want to differ with you on that one, but Chargers are really good. Saints, Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks.
Saints, Seahawks. Yeah, Seahawks. Hard to pick the Saints there.
Yeah, Saints are looking better than I thought, but Seahawks are pretty good. Cardinals, 49ers. Who you got?
I'm going 49ers.
Okay. Still Mac Jones under center. Give me the Cardinals. Cowboys, Bears. I am going Cowboys because
I am also going Cowboys, which hurts me to pick, but Bears did Bears.
I know, in the bad defense though for the Cowboys. We'll see how that one goes. That
see.
one will be interesting. Sunday Night Football, Chiefs, Giants. Who you got?
I am going to go Chiefs, get their W over Giants.
I'm going Chiefs as well, even though you've loved picking the Giants.
I've loved picking the Giants, but I'm going Chiefs on that one.
And then for a banger of a matchup, Monday Night Football, Lions, Ravens. Give me the Ravens, baby.
See, and this is a tough one because I feel like the Ravens are the smart pick, but I love MCDC and what he brings to the table. Let's go with the Lions and make it interesting.
We're playing with fire. Watch next week where you're going to see Ben with the lead and Blitz picks, baby. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah, it's going to be a good week.
We're
gonna see how good teams really are. A couple of them, we're gonna see how good they are or aren't.
We're starting to ramp up here. We're starting to ramp up, and I love it. Those are good Blitz picks.
Yeah, I love it.
What a great episode.
Let's go.
Hey, shout out to Grandpa Brooks.
Yeah, there's love for sport, love for the game, for competition,
for life, for family, for service.
Yeah, I mean
all kinds of things.
That's why we're doing this, because
100%.
We hope to connect with people who feel the same. And Grandpa definitely felt that way about sports.
1,000%. No better way to end an episode than that.
So, if we appreciate y'all hanging out with us each week and listening to the podcast. Please rate and review. That will help us a lot to hopefully get out to more fans so that they can join us on the bench each week. But Benny, what do we remind the people every week?
You got to stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Adios.
See you, everybody.